I don't know who put that fucking tree there, but whoever it is, he needs fired. Oh. Crash. This is my 1200 horsepower twin turbo TRX, and the thing is, well, in today's video, unfortunately and fortunately, we were forced to put a Demon engine in this truck. But first things first, in case you guys are wondering why we had to put a Demon engine into it, this is gonna sound weird, but it all started with a race with a Humvee. All right, roll the clip. All right, guys, as you can see, here we are at our Dirt Nationals racetrack, right? And I'm here to show you the actual capability of the Humvee and actually how slow it is. So this might be the slowest thing I have off-road. So I'm gonna race it against this, which is the fastest thing I have off-road. 100 horsepower versus 1100 horsepower. But the thing is, I'm gonna go ahead and give him a head start. Go ahead and go. Make sure you give it hell. All right, now let's go. Good thing this thing's smooth. Oh, there's a bunch of white smoke coming out of it. Get that. That looks like smoke. Oh, did we just blow this thing up? No! Hey, get in there and start this back up. Well, what we've confirmed here is the 100 horsepower Humvee is faster than 1100 horsepower TRX. Either the turbo went bad or the scavenger pump, the belt fell off the scavenger pump. Does that smell oily to you?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Does that smell oily to you?
Oh yeah, 100%.
I think we just blew up the motor of the TRX. Excuse me while I go ball. You know, I have an innate ability to be able to break anything I drive. The only thing I've driven that I haven't been able to break has been that Humvee, honestly. Here's the deal, right? This truck was making a lot of horsepower, like 1100 horsepower, and the thing is, ideally we should have had this thing put on E85, but we didn't. We had it on pump gas, and I kind of forgot before we went and did that race that we put 87 octane in it. I hope we just blew up a turbo, but I have a good feeling that we probably cracked the piston. But just to know for sure, we're gonna give the engine a colonoscopy. Let's take a bet. You think it's blown up, or you think it's got bad turbo?
I think it's blown up. You have a knack for it. I never bet against you and things like this.
That's bullshit, you know? When was the last time I blew up a motor? That's not good. That's not good at all. So, the good news is maybe we just found the hole that's got the problem. All right, let me see the bore scope. Yeah, I mean, that cylinder's fine. That cylinder looks good. Let's go move on to the next one. Oh, torch plug. Oh, so guys, we might have found our problem here. This isn't like the whole problem, but this is probably like a symptom of the problem. That's what a spark plug's supposed to look like. Don't worry, it was running rich. Don't worry about that. Yeah, it's dirty. This is the next cylinder down. Look how much that electrode's burned off. I bet you we stick the bore scope in that one, that piston looks happy. We better not record this next conversation we're gonna have. What do you think if we take the turbos off and take it back to the dealership and be like, hey, I don't know what was going on, it just died. We're gonna go ahead and throw a compression tester on it. We're gonna test the front cylinder, see what it has for compression, and then we'll test the second cylinder. And if it's down on compression, regardless, we don't have to pull the rest of the plugs out. We know the motor needs to come out of the truck anyway. So, is the key on? Yeah. Floor it, and then put your foot on the brake and crank it. Okay, that tells us where we're at on that cylinder. So that's 120, which not sure, but I think that's slow. Okay, let's hope we get some pressure on this one. You think the gauge broke within 10 seconds?
What is it at?
Nothing. It has nothing. It's got to have a hole in the piston or a broken valve or something. Hold on. Give me a second to go cry and I'll explain to you what this means. So here's the thing, guys. No, I can't say it. I don't want to say it. We knew this thing was kind of sounding weird after it shut off. It was like had a little bit of uneven cranking. As soon as I cranked it, I'm like, that sounds like a dead hole. Nothing whatsoever. It has no compression at all. Yeah, I definitely dropped a valve. They broke a valve. So I'll be honest, this is my own fault. I kind of got a little bit wild with the boost controller and decided to turn it up way higher than it should be. I want to stress enough that this isn't the twin turbo's fault. The lunatic that was driving the twin turbo, that was whose fault it was. I guess now it's time to get this motor out because while this is a little bit sad, I will admit, I have a Demon motor, a Demon long block, sitting on an engine stand, which would fit perfectly in here. The thing is, we could take this as a loss, we could take this as a reason to be sad, or we could take it as a reason to build it better. And that's what I'm gonna do, so I don't cry. Guys, here's where we're at. We have tore the hell out of it. So, it's about time that we separate the orange part from the rolly part. Good job. Whole video summarized right there. Okay, you ready? Hello, motor. Don't worry, we'll have you out in no time. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how you break the TRX now. Okay, all the cab's off. Now we're just gonna get the motor out. Guys, you might be wondering why we did all this work. We did this to change the spark plugs. Look, now that the cab's off, spark plug's super easy to reach. Weston Tech tip of the day. No!
Yep, there it is.
Oh, that's not even the cylinder we thought was hurt. As you guys can see, there's a piston right there. And then as you can see, piece of piston gone. How did it blow up so many cylinders at the same time? That's weird. But here's the good news. This motor was only capable of like 1100 at tops, right? The next one will be capable of much more. Oscar just ran out of propane. Hold on. Keep going. We got it. We got it. Let's get more propane before we try this next time. Guys, here's the deal. This is the old motor that just came out of the TRX, right? We pulled everything that we needed off of it because this right over here is her brand new Demon motor that's going in. We haven't done anything to it, but it should be better than what that was. So now all we need to do is get this motor in there so we can go rip. All right, go ahead and go up. More. All right, whoa. Ta-da! Go left with it a bit. Oh, just barely. How are we looking on wind upness? This is how they install race car motors, just take that in mind. All right, drop it down. Keep going. Hello, how you doing, engine? What? I can officially say it. We didn't even drop it going in. Gotta put the wiring harness back on, all the coils, bolt the front diff up, the drive shaft, fuel system, intake, put the cab back on. Yeah, a couple more things to do and then we're ready. Do you know where that vacuum line goes?
Somewhere.
Welcome to Horsepower Labs, where we get it back 70% right. Here's the plan. Have you heard the plan yet?
What's the plan?
Okay, go ahead and ask me again, but sound excited for it. Go ahead.
What's the plan that doesn't include us blowing this up next week?
I didn't include that in on the plans because that might happen. So here's my thought, right, guys? This thing has better rods, better pistons, so it should rip harder. And also, I have a booster pump to put on it so we can take and turn that fuel pump back there up and we'll put it on E85. We're getting so freaking close. So motor's in, supercharger's on, all the wiring's on, coils, injectors, spark plugs. The turbos are now on, oil cap's on, which is really important. And honestly, I think we're like maybe 30 minutes away from dropping the cab back down on it. This is a big roller coaster of emotion here because you take car, you get car, you make car awesome, you make car fast, right? Then you blow it up and you take the motor out and then you're like, okay, finally, I'm just gonna get it back running. It's gonna be fine. We're not gonna do anything crazy with it. And now I'm at the thought in my mind where I'm like, this motor's tougher, you know? It's more rigidable. It's more rigid. I'll be honest, I didn't, what's the word I'm looking for? Graduate. All right, guys, here's the deal, right? New motor's in. Everything we think that needs to be hooked up is hooked up. So we're gonna draw up the cab right now and start putting her all the way back together. Ready? Dun, 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 dun. How you looking over there, Wade? You know, honestly, it's looking pretty good over here, too. These lines are getting ready to get ripped off, but I'm not really that worried. Imagine we do this perfectly, and it just lines perfectly up and sits perfectly down. Keep going. All right, go down just a little bit more for my side. All right, whoa, perfect. Yes, she's on. She's so close. All we have to do is, you see this thing? We hook that up to there. We hook this up to here. And theoretically, it should roar to life. We're not sure that it will, but theoretically it should. How long has this thing been broken? Yeah, 3 months, 4 months? Oh, I'm so excited. Please start, please run perfectly, please have no problems. Guys, I want to thank today's sponsor of the video, Upside. Now the thing is, you might be wondering what Upside is, and well, imagine this, right? Imagine you have a 440 cubic inch piece of American muscle that burns about 55 to 60 gallons every mile you try to drive it. That's where Upside comes in, because Upside gives you the ability to get cash back on all your daily purchases that you should be getting money back anyway. Here, let me show you. Guys, as you can see here, right? It costs us $34.68 to fill Tater up here. And the thing is, all you gotta do to get cash back on this is open the app, claim the offer, make the purchase like normal, and then just report it to Upside, and you'll get the cash back in 2 to 3 business days. And also, pop burners on Upside can make up to $300 a month, and it's super easy to use. This is actually a really cool product. This gave you 51 cents a gallon cash back with code Westen just on this purchase. Guys, make sure you click the link in the description below, download the Upside app, and get 25 cents off a gallon your first tank of gas if you use code Westen. Thanks Upside for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to fixing some junk. Please run perfectly, please have no problems.
Okay, nothing happened.
Did you find something?
Yeah.
What'd you find?
It's
We might have accidentally forgotten to tighten all the electrical connections that go into the bottom of that.
The whole fuse box just wasn't plugged in, no big deal.
Hit the horn now. That's it.
Works! There we go! All right, go ahead. It's running! It's good! I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to kick myself. Come on, fist bump. High five. God, I just forgot how much I love this thing. It sounds so good. Give her one little rap, just a little one. Sounds perfect. Sounds real good. God dang, it's almost like we knew what we was doing. Don't worry, that's just all the old oil burning out of the exhaust from the old motor. Hey, let's pop the hood real quick, see where the coolant level's at. So basically what we're trying to do right now, considering this is a brand new motor, this motor's never been started, never been ran, we're gonna bleed the air out of it. We'll let it run for a little bit, let it just kind of idle and burn all that oil and stuff out. And then we'll put the air box on it. And you know what that means? That means we gotta take this bad girl to Georgia and get her tuned to run on E85, because we got the big injectors in her so she can get after it on E85.
Yeah.
I forget how much I love this thing. Just kind of keep her real tame, and we'll just drive it real easy like. That way we don't blow it up. I can't contain myself. This thing can cure depression. If you are depressed, come on down to Westen's Depression Clinic, where I'll give you one ride and carry it, and your depression will be gone for up to 6 months. We gotta make sure suspension still works. Yep, works.
You was just a dumbass baby duck a year ago.
And look at me now.
Look at you now.
I got a TRX, it runs. All right, guys, you might be wondering what we're doing here. We're here to let Tim whisper into the ear of the TRX and let it make more power. They're strapping it down to the dyno. It's got 93 octane pump gas in it. We're gonna take and see how much power it makes on 93 octane. After that, we'll drain that fuel out of it, throw E85 in it, turn the boost up, and see how much power we can make. Hopefully, nothing bad happens. It's been a while since I've blown up a motor.
We blew up the motor literally in this video.
Oh, I forgot about that. So the beginning of this video is us literally blowing this truck up. That's good, right?
That's what it should be on this dyno.
Okay, then we're good. Hey, how far are we gonna turn it up?
All the way.
Hell yeah! Here she goes. First run on E85. Let's see what she does. Dude, what's so wild about this thing is it's so quiet, and then the wastegate's open. It's like, ah! Dude, you see the whole truck just go, ah! Whole thing just torqued up. 926 horsepower and 887 foot-pounds at the tire.
Okay, bring it back running.
Bring it back running?
Bring it back running so I can flex tune it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll bring it back running.
And not knocking.
You guys have so many f***ing stipulations.
Oh.
Crash.
Well, guys, I thought things were going really, really well right up until they weren't. We were drifting around here and it's been perfect pretty much all day except for randomly this thing will kick into limp mode. Well, it randomly clicked into limp mode, killed all power, and as soon as it did, I was trying to slide around here, the truck straightened up and rammed straight into this tree. How bad's the other side? Oh, it's not that bad. Dude, I'll be honest, with the way it felt like it was awful. I don't know who put that fucking tree there, but whoever it is, he needs fired. It's fine. You know what the problem is? At the end of the day, we forget the one major thing of this truck. It's still a ram, and it likes to ram things. Today, it liked to ram itself into a freaking tree. She's got an all-wheel drive burnout in her. Okay guys, there's one final thing I want to pull off of the TRX, and for that, we're gonna need this. This is the front drive shaft. You might be wondering, what exactly do we need four-wheel drive for again? Well, that's because we're gonna try to pull off a all-wheel drive burnout with this thing, and I think it's got plenty of power to do it. So let me go get some bolts. I'll be right back. I don't remember where I put the bolts for the drive shaft. I'll be honest, I took it out like 6 months ago. This is how you put your TRX in two-wheel drive. Take out these bolts, you take out this thing, and that makes it two-wheel drive.
Give me your drive shaft.
I'll be honest, I don't remember how this goes in.
Doesn't make any sense. Why doesn't it fucking fit?
Ta-da! Boom, drive shaft is in. All right guys, here's our idea, right? I seen this on the internet a long time ago and I always wanted to try it out. Right here, we have an all-wheel drive vehicle with lots of horsepower. And right here, we have a 14,000-pound skid loader that'll hopefully hold said all-wheel drive vehicle. What I wanna try to do is a 360 all-wheel drive burnout, which means we start doing a burnout and then the whole truck walks all the way around the smoke slab. That's our goal. And if we can't accomplish that, that's fine. We'll just do a stationary one, but it would be so cool if we could. All right, guys, it's official. We're ready. We're ready to rock and roll. All right, baby. Treat me nicely. It's not very happy. I gotta reset it. I think I popped it into limp mode. All right, everybody ready? Were 60,000 mile tires and they're almost bald now. That was awesome. Now to be honest, I was wanting to go a little bit faster with it, try it, but there were so many things that the computer was not happy about doing that, but it was so freaking cool. Well, guys, it does all-wheel drive burnouts pretty good. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I guess we got to come up with more tests to see what this TRX is good at now that it's got over 1,000 horsepower. Oh God. Poor GoPro. I'm sorry, buddy.